Today we're in the community of Sagewood in the southwest quadrant of Airdrie. Let's get localized. Sagewood is a welcoming community within Airdrie. I would say that it's a great place to raise a family. Homes here have been built between the early 2000s to about 2021, so fairly new homes. A little bit older, like 20 years, so you're going to have a little bit bigger trees, a little bit more development. It's pretty much, done at this point. One of the Monkland Parks, so one of our big parks in Airdrie is actually right inside of Sagewood. And Monkland Parks has like an outdoor rink. It's got these huge soccer fields. It's like a really huge athletic park. That's pretty cool. What some people don't know, though, is that it houses also the Airdrie Community Garden and one of the Airdrie Community Orchards. So that's kind of cool. The orchard started back in about, I think, roughly 2014. Airdrie started to place them throughout the city. So it's kind of a neat little feature within the park. One thing I really like about Sagewood is the storm water ponds. So honestly, it's so cool to walk around there and how they've done the little bridges and the parks and the pathways. It's just really cool. It's a really nice place to go for a walk, and it's pretty quiet first thing in the morning. It's a very peaceful little area. What I do highly recommend is join the local community Facebook page. People on there are super nice, super generous. It'll really give you that sense of community, and you'll really get involved just by joining the Facebook page. So honestly, I just say if you're moving to Sagewood, connect on that Facebook page. It's really a great page. Another thing is that they do have a K to a 5 to 8 middle school within Sagewood. So C.W. Perry is the public school. It's also really close to a walking distance between a K to 4 school, another public school, Ralph McCall, and also the Catholic K to 9 school. I think it's Our Lady Queen of Peace is what it's called. So that's really cool, is that it's really walking distance to all these schools, and honestly, walking distance. In Sagewood, you're not going to really be impacted by the aircraft noise, train noise, even the highway noise, because it's at the far back of west end of Airdrie, and it's kind of smack in the middle. So you're between Veterans Boulevard and Yankee Valley Boulevard, so you kind of can access Sagewood either or on either access points off the QE2, so either exit, and then you've got to go all the way to the back of Airdrie basically to get to it. But that being said, with it being at the back, there's a lot of back roads to get there as well, and that whole 24th Street on the back, there's actually no set of lights just yet. Now, they have a new development, Wildflower, going in back there, so lights are sure to come soon enough. And, speaking of Wildflower, one of the things you're going to have to contend with is the dust. So if that wind blows a certain way, with that whole new development going in there, you are going to have, some dusty days up ahead. But, nothing lasts forever. Other than that, I would say Sagewood is actually a really great community. Another thing that I wanted to talk about within Sagewood is that it's the price point. So right now, the average sold price in Sagewood for detached homes is $530,000. So an average days on market is 17 days. So homes are going for on average about 530 and selling within 17 days. That's just over 2 weeks. That's pretty crazy. And that's the last year. So I've pulled data from today back 365 days. When it comes to semi-detached, you're looking at the average sale price of $285 with a little bit more days on market at 22 days, but still under the 30-day mark. And then condos, you're seeing an average sale price of $192 with average days at 23 days. Currently, there is actually no active homes on the market in Sagewood. There is one home pending, and it literally went on the market, and within 3 days of going on the market, it was pending. So this is crazy and unheard of. If you're thinking or have ever thought about listing your house, now is the time to do it. It is the old economics of supply and demand. There is no supply within Sagewood. So that gives you an advantage from price point wise when you're listing. So if you have a home that is ready to go, it's move-in ready, and it's looking stellar, and you've been on the fence, honestly, I would say give me a shout. because now is kind of the time to do it when you don't have any competition, like none whatsoever. There is zero in the market right now within Sagewood. That's unheard of. Doesn't happen often. If you are looking to move to Sagewood though, or you're currently living and you don't want to sell, feel free to reach out and we can set you up with a market report. It'll come monthly to your inbox and it'll tell you every time a home gets sold. You'll see what was sold and you'll see the price. If that interests you, feel free to call, text, or email me. All my info is down below. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, always happy to chat. Reach out anytime. All that info is in the contact or in the description below.